None of us.
Yeah, that's right. I was thinking about what a funky experience this is, because when I was a camper here in 1983, that was my first summer, most of you were not here.
We're like, wow.
Hey, thank you very much.
But it's been a joy for me in my adult life to get to know you and to hear stories about you and try to piece together those stories to pass them on to the ones who are now coming. It's tough because as Camp Calumet has been around, it's now 57 something years, the generations are getting further apart, and yet the wonderful thing is that the Calumet spirit is as strong in the lives of the 8-year-olds that came this summer as it is in your heart right now as you sit here, as you sit and sing the songs that we're singing right now. But as you're singing those songs, you're thinking back to the Calumet spirit and where it sort of entered into your heart and mind at some point when you were a kid, when you were a counselor, or whatever. That Calumet spirit is as strong in the lives of the kids who came this summer. We had a bunch of kids come to camp this summer, and they sat on this beach right where we are, and they sat underneath these trees where we're sitting right now, and they experienced incredible relationships with the kids in their cabins that you all experienced yourselves. They experienced that because of the counselors that they had. And those counselors are able to share that with those kids because those counselors were one-time campers and they had great counselors. And those counselors, they were one-time campers and they had awesome counselors. Who, by the way, they were one-time campers with awesome counselors, and so on and so forth. And those awesome counselors are right here. So, I don't know exactly what you all were doing this summer, and I don't know what you'll be doing next summer, but next summer, do me a favor, and on a Sunday night of 2017 or a Friday night of 2017 at about 7:45, just breathe deep and take a moment and just be quiet and know that at that moment there's a load of kids sitting around here singing Catalina, Madalena. They're ones doing the camp cheer. And it's happening now because of how you brought your spirit to the work that you did years ago. They don't know to thank you because they're just kids. But thank you because what happens here matters. The moments that they spend here, it matters to them in a world that's getting, I don't know, maybe you don't agree with me, but maybe you do. The world is getting sort of weird.
Scary.
So Camp Calumet summer is strong and wonderful and great. Camp Calumet winter, we had our busiest winter that we've ever had with programs, people coming all the time. It's wonderful. Camp Calumet's annual fund is very, very good, both in dollars that we receive and in the number of people who give that money. I want to ask you to wonder with me about your own giving. When you make your gift to Camp Calumet every year, I want you to pray. Pray to God in thanks that you're able to be part of providing the experience that is happening for kids these days. pray a prayer of thanks to God that you're in the position to be part of providing that experience. Thank you for doing that. We're trying to be a little bit, we're trying to be creative in the way that we talk about money. It's no surprise to any of you that it takes money to make all this happen. You all get the mailings. You're asked for money not all the time. Not all the time. I want you to know, you get asked for money twice. You get a letter, but then we have Reach the Beach, which is coming up in just a couple weeks. And Cindy Perkins is over here. She is our, I don't know, I hope you're not going to get in trouble. Okay, good, you said it. Cindy Perkins is our oldest runner. So if you are someone that wants to make a gift in support of Reach the Beach, you can make a pledge in support of Cindy's run. Paul Lindahl is a driver this year. Other drivers this year are who are among your crew are Don Johnson and Ed Whitman. I just saw him yesterday and I snagged him to be a driver. Gretchen Sodd's daughter-in-law is going to be running. Did you know that, Gretchen? Okay, have you made a gift in support of her run? That's good. John Haynes' oldest son is running. Did you make your gift in support of his run?
His and about 3 others.
Okay, Karen, your son. Paula Kent, your son's running. Are there any other?
My son's running.
Who? Hey, your son's running too?
Yeah! Good job, Peggy. Good job.
Did you make your gift?
So here's the thing. I want to, on behalf of Camp Calumet and all the people who don't know enough to thank you, I want to thank you for being who you are, for supporting camp the way you do, and for living out the Camp Calumet enthusiasm and spirit wherever you happen to be. We've been talking about Calumet Nation lately, and that's absolutely true. We're spread out all over the place, and the Calumet feeling and the Calumet spirit exists wherever you happen to be. So thank you for living it out where you are, and thanks for being here this weekend. And keep having a good time, everybody.
Thank you.